Hello, my name is Dana, registered dietitian with SOS Mentor, and welcome to the Healthy Athletes program. This program was designed to help your athletes achieve optimal performance and health through proper nutrition. So the Healthy Athletes program is a 12-week program, with each lesson being about 20 minutes. The first week, the whole lesson is you're just going to administer some pre-tests, and then weeks 2 through 11 will be the nutrition education. The last week, week 12, will then be the post-tests, which are the same as the pre-tests. For the Healthy Athletes program, you're going to get a box. This box has everything you'll need for the program. I'm just going to quickly go through the things that are in your box so you know what to look for. On the top is going to be a bag with some things that you'll need for lesson 4 for the activity. Then you're going to have this green folder. This is your teacher folder. So this has, inside it has the staff reference guide. This has the nutrition lessons. So each page will coincide with each lesson. So for example, lesson 1, you're going to teach from page 1. Lesson 2, you'll teach from page 2, and so on. The back of the staff reference guide has the Healthy Athletes key messages. These are great messages for you to just go over, pretty often throughout the program to remind students of the main things that they should be learning and encourage them to share this information with friends, family, other people in their community. Also in your folder, you're going to have this What's on Your Plate handout. This is great supplementary material for you to use while you're teaching lessons. It's a bigger picture of the My Plate, which everything's pretty much based off of. And then it goes through the different food groups of My Plate and what's in them and what portions they should be aiming for. In your folder, you also have your teacher manual. So this is something that you'll want to read through every week before each lesson because it has the lesson plans. So you'll see here, like lesson 1, here's the whole lesson plan of what you want to talk about during that lesson and the flow of how you want the lesson to go. So make sure you read through this before each lesson. And inside here is also all of the worksheets and the answer keys that you'll use for each of the lessons. And then lastly in your folder, you have a packet of sign-in sheets. Make sure that you pass this around at each lesson and have every student sign in. So that's it for your folder. Then you also have a packet of, paper is called Educate Your Community form. This is going to be for a service learning project that the students can do. I'll explain it in just a minute. So there's also more of those What's on Your Plate handouts. You can hand these out to each student when they do the Educate Your Community form. You then have a packet of pre-tests. So the first time you guys get together, this is when you're going to do the pre-tests. There's 2 different tests that they're going to take. One tests their nutrition knowledge and one tests their health behaviors. The nutrition knowledge test has 12 questions. It's one-sided. The health behavior survey is 2-sided and there's 19 questions. On both tests, make sure that students write their name, the school, and the date. It's really important information. These are really important for us so we can evaluate the program. So please make sure that these get done. Then you have 10 different packets of worksheets. You're going to use one worksheet for each lesson, and they're all in order. So for lesson 1, the top packet is what you'll use. Lesson 2, the next one, and so on. And then the last thing is the packet of post-tests. They're the exact same tests as the pre-tests. They just take them again at the end. So that's everything in the box. And I do want to talk about the service learning credit. So in your teacher manual, if you open up, towards the beginning, there's a page called Service Learning Credit. Make sure you read through this thoroughly with the students so that they know what their options are for the service learning credit. Briefly, just so you know, there's 2 that they choose from. The first one is Educating Your Community. This is worth 20 hours of service learning credit, and this is where these sheets come in. So what they do is they take this worksheet and one of these What's on Your Plate handouts, and they find 5 different people in their community. They teach them what they've learned in the program, and then they fill out the answer to their questions asked on the worksheet. The second opportunity for them is called Share Your Story. This one is worth 5 hours of service learning credit. All they have to do for this is write up a 1-page story of what they've learned in the Healthy Athletes program. So that's about it. Make sure before each workshop that you watch the training video that goes along with it and that you read through the staff reference guide and the teacher manual that pertains to that lesson. Thank you so much for participating in the Healthy Athletes program. We hope that you enjoy the program and that the students have fun getting healthy.